are live. Peace, peace. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm good. Yes. Can you please tell all the viewers your name?
My name is Steven Selassie Isu. I'm the executive coordinator for the Black History Festivals, and also I lead the team of this organization called BIDEC, which simply means Bureau for International Development, Exchanges and Commerce. Um, I'm into communication and to project management professionally, but I call myself someone who handles connections and integration of the African diaspora.
I love that. And so tell me, what are you doing here?
Well, my mission is pretty much clear. Happy History, Black History Month to everyone who is joining us from everywhere across the world in this beautiful city of Ohio and beyond. I'm here basically to join colleagues, partners here to celebrate the Black History Month with the Black History Festival, which is one of our signature projects.
Awesome. And so this is like, what, your third year doing this here? Or
No, this is like the second time.
So it's the second time you're doing it in Columbus.
Yeah.
Now, where was your first? You did the Black History
Washington,
Festival?
D.C.
Okay. And that was COVID, or was that year after COVID?
It was during Omicron.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess you started out on this mission where when we had this conversation, you were basically saying, "Hey, I'm having this festival. It's going to be here in Columbus, but I'm doing work in Ghana and Columbus." And I was like, well, "I'm going to Ghana." So I ended up getting to see how you were moving there, but then now to see you on the grounds and making it happen. What is the benefits for small businesses to come and participate in this event?
So basically the Black History Festival has a very fine line. The mission is clear. It's basically building a bridge that connects Africa to the diaspora. The diaspora basically represents every black person across the world who is not domiciled or staying on the continent of Africa.
Right.
So whether you are a Black American, whether you are a Caribbean, or whether you are a European who is black, wherever you are part of Africa's diaspora. And now the African Union terms it Global Africa. So Africans in outside the globe. So basically, the festival has three key benefits for anyone who gets involved in it. One, our mission is to connect people to the continent. And the festival is to bring the picture of how the continent looks when we look at it in the area of technology, innovation, and digitalization. When we look in the area of heritage, our history, and our culture. And then when we look at Africa from the standpoint of trade and development. So these are the three key thematic areas of the Black History Festival. And for anyone who is involved, they are likely to get benefit from these three areas.
Now, I mean, it sounds interesting. I think if I was a business, or if I did find myself, which I do, in the people that's considered to be the diaspora, I think I would be very interested in coming to the festival. But I guess, can we talk about the cost of the festival or how it's going to play out? Like, how is the festival set up right now?
So the festival is going to be happening right here in the city of Columbus, Ohio, from the 22nd to the 24th of this very month. So just pretty much just next week.
Next week
At the Columbus Marriott Airport Hotel.
So you're having a 3-day festival at the Columbus Marriott Hotel, which is actually northeast, guys. It's over by the airport. And what is the cost for me as a small business owner to come and support or network, or just to find out more information?
Yeah, so for anyone who is hearing us right now, is absolutely free. All you need to do is get on Eventbrite, look for Black History Festival, and register right now. Register, and there are special goodies that we have for those who get on that platform. Even though it's free, we want you to register and register and register. Register for your friend, for your family. It is not one of those programs you have to miss, because it's not just us here in Columbus that are having this program. You're having people come from the Caribbean. You're having people come from the continent in Africa. So you don't want to miss this program for anything. We're having people coming from other states as well. So it's a unique platform to connect. So the ticket is free for the day one, which is the innovation and the technology day. Day two, which is the Black History lecture. We're going to have some lectures. It's free for that day as well. And then the day three, which is the morning section, which is the trade and development forum, is also free. So day one happens from 1 o'clock to 5 p.m. And then day two is from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Day three, which is a trade and development forum, is from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then in the evening, we have the gala night. So that is a big night. You don't want to miss that. And to get a ticket is $100.
Okay.
Just $100 to be in the room with some presidential personalities from Africa, from Caribbean. And we're going to have some of the people you've been yearning to meet right here in the city present in that room. There will be music, there will be entertainment. If you've been rocking to the Afrobeat vibes in the past, you're going to have a lot of fun. And there's going to be a surprise artist, so make sure you are there. Don't miss the fun. Get on Eventbrite and get your ticket. And we have a special package for anyone who wants, maybe a couple. For couple tickets are $170. So if you are two and you want to get a couple tickets, just jump on the Eventbrite and then get your ticket.
Yeah, so what he is saying is that we know some of y'all celebrate Valentine's Day, and that's tomorrow. So if you really want your people to be feeling loved, right, get them a ticket to come to the gala instead of spending your money this week. Wait till next week, because you'll be able to hang out with influential people directly from the continent of of Africa, and then also Caribbean. So this is really huge for networking. Entertainment alone. And so let's talk about the vendors. You have vendors in the city. Is there vendors abroad as well that's going to be at this event?
Yeah, so basically we have some businessmen and business executives that will be present. So this program is not just about the speakers, it's about the opportunities. So if you are a local vendor, a local business, and you're looking forward to connect to business opportunities from the continent, this is the right place to be. You could get a stand for $350. Mind you, it's not just about what you're going to sell there. It's about the connection. Imagine you traveling all the way to Africa to go and meet a minister of trade or a minister of tourism. They are coming right here in this city. So this is just like your ticket for them to know exactly what you are into. So you have your stand, people come to you, connect, and you could just get a partner from the continent.
I love that. Like when I heard your mission and how you started this and the purpose of not just connecting us with Black history from Ghana, which is our sister city, in the continent of Africa as a whole, and the Caribbeans, because we everywhere, y'all. We are everywhere. The diaspora is everywhere, right? We were spread out in so many places, but I think it's so dope to connect people who here that are working their businesses and put them in the place of being able to connect with people all over. Sure. This festival gives you that, and it's going to give you entertainment. Plus, you have the gala, and we know we got food, right?
Yeah, we have food. The gala night is going to have good music and good food.
Okay, we love the food. So this is great. And then, mind you, you said you did this in D.C. And you've done it here last year.
Last year, yes.
You did
the
it here.
Renaissance Downtown Columbus Hotel.
Okay, the Downtown Renaissance. Yeah. So I guess I wanted to ask, what is the biggest difference from last year to this year that you see that you're like, hey, this is something that we've done a little bit different, that we're taking a different approach of? What is it that's different for the people who may be returning?
The difference here is the hands on grounds. This, for the very first time, we're having connections with the local community. We're from the continent, so usually we just zoom in, send some invites, and we do that. But this time around, we are working hand in hand with leaders from the community, young people from the community, like yourself, who is part of our PR committee. So the big one for me is the fact that we're having players from the Caribbean and from the continent coming. Last time we had officials from Ghana, but this year we have officials that are coming from. We have officials coming from South Africa. We have the government representative of South Africa coming. Brand SA will be here. We have representatives from Nigeria, the Nigerian American Chamber of Commerce will be here. Representatives from Senegal. We have people coming from Sierra Leone and from Ghana. And from the Caribbean side, you have people come from Grenada, from St. Lucia, So the variety of the representation for this year makes it very different for us. And we are very hopeful that you who is listening to us, who will be joining, will actually add the right source to it, because we believe that your presence means two important things for us. One is an opportunity to know the real truth of the continent from people who are coming from there, the policymakers, the business folks, and the ordinary people. This will be an opportunity to learn firsthand about information from the continent. And number two, which will be an opportunity for us to also actually connect to you as well. So this is real good. And the good part is we'll be having a special award ceremony on Saturday. You don't want to miss this. We'll be honoring some of our city's illustrious sons and daughters, and some other illustrious sons and daughters from the continent, from the Caribbean. You don't want to miss this.
Can you break down what you mean by when you say that, the term you just used?
Illustrious? Oh, so brothers and sisters who have contributed to the well-being of society in the area of governance, in the area of social impact, civic impact, as well as from the area of businesses, entrepreneurship. And we believe that the history of people of African descent has been characterized by those areas. 400 years ago, 1,000 years ago, and quite recently, a lot of black people have contributed to society. How does black history make a meaning to us if we don't celebrate ourselves? So by celebrating those we know, we will have the effrontery or the enthusiasm to find out more about those who we don't know about. So basically, we're going to have this award as a sign of how relevant our history is to us and the people who made it.
I love that. Like, you're really, it's again, because I think when I was in Ghana, people expected me to know certain history of the continent of Africa, which it was like, I lived and learned what I needed to learn here in the States, but it was very limited. So the fact that you're bringing this here for now, and this is a family event, correct?
Yes.
So this is for the whole entire family.
Yes, you become your family, just get your family on board. The good thing is that we want to have some goodies for you. We're going to be announcing a special souvenir or award or reward next week. We having two airlines who are ready to give us a return ticket to the continent for two. So it's important you get on Eventbrite and register.
Y'all so they can possibly win a flight
just by registering
my word. Did y'all hear
your
this?
registration ticket, even though it's free, could win. And for those who are paying for the gala night, those paying for the gala night we're going to pick a ticket, a lucky ticket that will get a return trip to Africa. So for two. So you don't want to miss this.
Listen.
Make sure. And for those who register for the free conferences, they get to win a free ticket to go for the gala night. And for those who register for the gala night, you get to win a return trip to Africa.
That is amazing.
Yes, in September. Yes.
That is amazing. Listen, I wish I had known about that part before I went before. But that's a great incentive to get people excited about.
Sure.
First of all, the festival is surrounded around the diaspora, and it is bringing us something that we really need. The knowledge base of the economics and the history is something that people desperately need. But the fact that you're rewarding people on top of offering them something, I mean, it's a free festival. Like, you guys can come in, and it's 3 days.
Yes, 3 days.
So you have some local officials or people here. I know you mentioned that you have people from the Caribbean and also from the continent of Africa, but you have people within this community here that's going to be...
Look, if you want to know, I know you know that the longest serving mayor of this city is Black history. One of the most industrious Congress men or women in the United States, the former chair of the Congressional Black Caucus, is from this city.
Oh, wow.
So there's going to be so much history in that room. I mean, you're going to see a lot of the black officials, black businessmen, black businesswomen, black politicians who will be there. And of course, it's not restricted to only blacks. This is Black history. So It doesn't matter if you're Hispanic, if you're white, if you're Chinese. Just be there to know much about Africa, connect, and let's see how best we could build a better world.
Right, and coming to support. Like you said, at the end of the day, all of us having the knowledge that we need to move forward together is we all have to show up. We all have to play our part. So the fact that you created this, I mean, I could applaud you already. I think I shared with you. I think it's such a grand idea to bring the sister city of, Ghana here and the people and really unite us, really expose the truths when it comes to our economics and supporting the economics here and the economics there and the history. So this is great. I hope you all go and register, right?
Register.
On Eventbrite. And here is, let me show this one closer. I know we got like several cameras growing, so my eyeballs has been all around. But you guys can go and register here. And right now they're doing some drawings for the people who register on Eventbrite. So you definitely want to take advantage very soon. Again, this is a free event. So you want to get your tickets now. You can register for you and your family. And the only paid portion of this is the gala night, which is the last evening of the event. All the panel from the people that are from officials that's here and officials from abroad that will be having a discussion, speaking on things within our community, speaking on economics and speaking on Black history. I think this is really amazing. And then the tech, like you're bringing, we know tech is so big. Like,
we have one of the biggest tech entrepreneurs from Africa who was also from the diaspora. He was based in London, and then he decided to go back to Africa. And he has one of the biggest tech companies that runs lottery and other digital innovations in West Africa. He'll be here, and he'll be the special guest speaker on the first day, which is on Thursday. You don't want to miss it. You have to be there to connect and see what opportunities you have. Can you do internships back in Africa for if you're into tech and you want to do internships back in Africa? So it's going to be great. You don't want to miss it.
Yes. And so this is Columbus Marriott, February 22nd.
Yep.
Is that Friday?
That's a Thursday.
Thursday. So Thursday, February 22nd.
Thursday, Friday, 23rd, Saturday, 24th.
Okay. And
morning and evening section.
Right. And so Thursday and Friday, I remember had different times than the other days, right?
So Thursday and Friday is 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. And then on Saturday, we have the morning section that starts from 10 all the way to 2. And then we have the gala night, which is 6 o'clock.
Awesome.
So mama calls.
So I see... So listen, they're going to be partying Saturday night. So I can see that someone has posted in the comments, if you are watching this live, you can click on the Black History Festival link and all the information will be there for you to follow and go register and to get your gala ticket. And remember, they will be picking names.
Yeah. So if you register for the 3 days conferencing, we're fetching out for 2 lucky winners.
Yes, so please share this video too.
Go for the gala night, and during the gala night, we'll be picking a special ticket that will win a free trip to the continent. A friend will say aller retour, in and out. A round trip to Africa and back in September.
That is so amazing.
For the Black History Homecoming edition.
Now listen, it takes you nothing to have a chance to win a free round trip for 2 to Africa and back. Only thing you have to do is go and register for the festival, like for you and your family. Get everybody registered, because when they pull names and you haven't registered yet, just because it's free, you can come in. But if you don't register, you don't get a chance to win the gala ticket or the round trip ticket. And we want y'all to win, okay? We want y'all to support. Why? Because it's your birthright to support these types of things. Like, this is created just for us. And we definitely want to take advantage. I'm excited to see all of the vendors that's going to be there and the officials that are traveling to Columbus, Ohio. I mean, people are coming from do y'all understand this? Take a moment. People are traveling from the Caribbeans, from the continent of Africa, to Columbus, Ohio to celebrate Black history.
Amazing. You might just be meeting the president of Ghana, so don't miss it.
I remember at the press conference you mentioned how people get married at these festivals.
Yes, we want to have brothers and sisters getting hooked up with brothers and sisters for the continent. We want to have a lot of Black history marriages, so
and that's real business. They say marriage is a business.
Yeah,
first.
It is.
Union of building an empire, a kingdom.
You might just get your sweetheart.
So listen, more reasons for you, especially if you're single. More reasons for you to register, come and network, because you never know, you might find your husband or wife here at the Black History Festival, and that'll be like y'all whole thing. Once a year you'll be meeting and remember where we met and how it all started. So I think that was pretty amazing because. You're right. You're in the room with people you wouldn't normally meet.
Yeah.
And people who all have the same idea about economics and history and technology. Yeah. They all have the same conscience. So I think that's really, really amazing. Is there anything else you want to leave before we wrap this up? Anything else you want to share with the viewers and people who are listening?
Yeah. Before I hop off, just remember that this is a once in a lifetime event. It's going to leave some good impact on society and community. You want to be part of those who said when we hosted Africa and the Caribbean in the city, I was part of it because we move from city to city, and so before we move from here, make sure you are part of those who were part of this program when we hosted the Black History Festival in Columbus, Ohio. And as she said, the benefits are enormous: cultural heritage benefits, trade and facilitation, investment opportunities.
Yes.
Do you know that with $10,000 when you go to Ghana it is 13 times.
Yes.
When you go to Nigeria it's 100 times. So imagine investing into a farm, imagine investing into a fashion brand, imagine you could be right here in the US and be employing a lot of people just because you came and you got the right connection. The same with real estate. There'll be realtors coming, there'll be people who invest in real estate, into technology, into other business ventures that make meaning right back on the continent. You don't want to miss such an opportunity for anything. So I'm encouraging you to come, take advantage of the free tickets that you are likely to win for the gala night and the round trip ticket to Africa, and be part of history.
Yes, and I love how I want to just make sure that I really put a stamp on when you say about the realtors and just other different businesses, because the great thing is those people are coming here looking to network with the same people that are in their line of work.
Exactly.
So if you're in tech, they have some of the best tech people in the world that are going to be here, and vice versa when it comes to realtors. So if you're a realtor, or if you're in tech, or if you're in business, yes, any of those.
Do business is going to be. I want to use the opportunity to say a very big thank you to the Ohio Media School.
Yes, thank you.
For one, supporting what we're doing and be a partner for the Black History Festival. I also want to say a very big thank you to the One Voice Consortium, who is our local organizing partner. We are very grateful for their support. And special thanks to the beautiful people of Ohio. You are so warm and beautiful. And not forgetting the local organizing committee of which you are part of. I want to say a very big thank you to Demba and his team, to Dr. Robert Churi, to Walisha, to Charles, Steve, Cassandra, Mary. We have a collection of people. We have people from Tanzania, from Kenya, from Ghana, from all over the continent that are part of the committee. We want to say a very big thank you to you for what you're doing. I believe that next week, by the time we complete this program, next 2 weeks, we'll be relishing all the achievements, all the good news, all the good connections, and all the good friendships that we have built as a result of this program. And it's going to be a lifelong impact for everyone that was part of it. I believe it's going to be a turning point for the community here in Ohio and the Midwest. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for sharing with us your vision and for being here. This is really amazing. You guys, please share this with your family and your friends. Don't let the message stop here. Don't let you be the only one getting this juice, okay? Please share this out with the rest of your people and go register now, okay? Again, this is for everybody in the community. So if you're at any essential workforce or anything that you do that's essential in your community, you're going to want to bring it here to this conference or to this festival, because literally there are going to be like-minded people there, and you can do business in the continent of Africa or in the Caribbean. So bring yourselves out. We love to see you. The team has done a lot of work putting these things together. And if you're a vendor looking to vend, please check the comments again. There is a Black History Festival page on there that has all the information. Reach out to one of the associates and they'll be able to get you set up to vend. And if you need your ticket, again, Eventbrite has your free tickets for the 3-day event. And you can also go to the other Eventbrite link to get your ticket for the gala. We look forward to seeing you all. Thank you again, Selassie, for your time and your energy and for your great vision. I am believing. It's our vision. It's all right. I am believing, the original one, but I am believing that this will be an amazing, grand event. And I'm looking forward to the connections and seeing many people get the answers that they need to whether it's their economics or the history that they're missing out on.
Or even the culture.
Yes, the culture, exactly. All of that.
Some of the stuff you got to see, right?
Yes.
Including eating with your right hand.
We were talking about that. Oh my gosh, yes. Don't eat with your left hand in front of African people, because it's not part of the culture. It is looked down upon. And so the right hand is what we do.
Don't learn more. Just make sure you are there at
There's so much more to learn. But we thank you all again for your time. We're sorry we have to cut it so short, but please share this video again. Please share this message. Share the links as you're clicking and signing on. Share the links with your people and your friends. And we hope to see you next week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, the 22nd through the 24th at Columbus Marriott, here located in Columbus, Ohio. Ciao for now. Peace.
Bye.
Peace, 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 peace.